All right, thank you again both. We're going to move now to our closing statements, if you'd like, and we have about 2 minutes each on this. We'll begin with you, Megan.
Thank you. This has been a good conversation, and this has been one of those conversations that I think has been a good opportunity to draw some good distinctions. This race really isn't about partisanship. It's about making sure that you have a sidewalk in front of your house. It's about making sure that your garbage gets picked up. It's about making sure that we continue to invest in Nashville so that we can grow in a way that is fiscally responsible, that attracts new development and jobs, but makes sure that people who've been here for a long time get to stay. I am very optimistic about our future. I think our future is bright. Do we have challenges? Absolutely. We have to get our public education right. We have to get our transit right. We have to make sure that people can continue to live here and we continue to be a warm and welcoming place. My opponent has a different vision for Nashville. Mine is one about prosperity. Mine is one about taking that prosperity all the way to the county line so that everyone can be lifted up and enjoy what we have done in Nashville. David's vision is different. He wants to put the brakes on. He doesn't want us to grow. He doesn't want to bet on Nashville's future. I think that's a good bet to make. I agree with Mayor Dean. When he says our best days are ahead of us, I couldn't agree more. And I look forward to earning your vote and to having these conversations so that when you go to the poll on September 10th, you understand there really is a clear choice. And it's one about moving Nashville forward. Thank you.
David.
Thank you. Our best days certainly should be ahead of us, and I believe they will be ahead of us if we make some good decisions. I just think we're not on autopilot now. I think there's a time and place for everything. We've spent a lot of time building up downtown and borrowing a lot of money to make it happen, and it's beautiful. Our boys will be down at the Sound Stadium anytime we can get down there, so I think it's very exciting what we've done. But there's a time and place for everything. And if we are thinking long-term about the long-term health of our community, we'll understand that the time now is to let our economy grow into our balance sheet, grow into our debt, and then instead focus back on the neighborhoods where we have the real challenges. Like I said this morning, or a few minutes ago, I had an opportunity yesterday to worship at Watson Grove Missionary Baptist Church. And their pastor, John Faison, gave a brilliant sermon, a very one that really engaged my mind and everyone's mind, talking about scars that we have. You know, we all, if you live to a certain age, will all encounter setbacks or take some hits. And he said, don't hide those. Be open about them. People can learn from those experiences and they'll learn about you. And I've been open about, my scars. My scar when I was young, like others here who've lost a parent. I lost my mom when I was 4. And fortunately, came here to Nashville, was raised, my aunt and uncle stepped up and gave me a great start in life, for which I'm very appreciative. Kind of taught me the basics of what our obligations are as citizens to help care for the underserved and be very muscular about all this outreach. So that's the perspective I bring to the table. And so if you want somebody who's very focused on very pragmatically leading our city, handling the transit so we can get around the city in a reasonable amount of time, making sure all of our children receive a great education, making sure that our water and sewer can serve a higher density population, then I'm your person. If you want somebody who's more passionate about these national divisive social issues, then you have another choice. But I hope you'll join me. I'd love to have your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you both for being here tonight. We appreciate it. And a reminder to everyone in our audience and at home, none of this matters if you don't vote. Early voting is now underway. And of course, Election Day is on September 10th. Please